Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to thank to Allah, our God, who has been giving us His mercy and blessing until I can attend in this occasion to deliver the speech. Secondly, I would like to thank to our lecturer, Mr. Mahfud Junaidi, who has been giving me the opportunity to deliver this speech. In this occasion, I would like to talk about how families can affect mental health of adolescents in a positive ways. So ladies and gentlemen, nowadays the issues of mental health problem is being a hot topic among the public, especially in Indonesia. The worsening mental health condition of adolescents making the community worried. According to the Indonesia National Adolescent Mental Health Survey 2022, 34.9% or 15.5 million adolescents in Indonesia is experienced with the mental health problem. So this is a big problem and challenges for us as a young generation to reduce and stop this problem. So in here, family is playing an important role for adolescents to help them, to take care of them, so this problem it will not be continued. So from that many problems that occurred in Indonesia, only 2.6% who experienced and accessed counseling services with emotional and behavioral. And then according to the Magdalens.co, the co-founder Devi Asmarani said that mental health issues will always exist among the next generation. The challenges faced by the next generation are many. So this is ranging from climate, economic, and political crisis. So for this reason, several concrete steps are needed from various parties to reduce this adolescent mental health problem. The government, the teacher, schools, and the families play an important role in this. From these three parties, the family should support and give an advice for his children to solve this problem. And then the parents can also help their teens to how manage negative emotions by reinforcing their self-esteem, strength, and encouraging the independence of them. Parents can also do this by giving a prize for their child's efforts, which is not focused on the end of the result, but rather than the effort that the child has put it. At the same time, the teens also need the boundaries from the families that allow them to build the independence of them. And then the exercises of self-reliance and practice compromise in certain situations. Therefore, assertiveness from parents is required. Behavioral contracts where teens and parents agree to certain conditions in writing can be provide a structured way to build mutual expectations. Besides that, the family is the smallest unit of society. of society, consisting of the head of the family and several people who live together and live in a place and under one roof in a state of interdependence, starting from the child, depending on the father, mother, brother, and so on. So in here, the family is the first place for us, and maybe for the children, for the environment, for their main environment, for their first place to play, and for their first place to introduce themselves to the outside world. So because of this, the position of family in psychological development of a child is very dominant. And then if we talk about the mental health problem, it also not being experienced by the teens, children, or maybe the adolescents in Indonesia, but also the worker. The worker population has been given a special focus in the last few decades, mostly due to the workplace stress, and also it's related to the consequences on productivity and management. So the impact of poor mental health of industrial workers on their families, it remains the largely a inner problem for their self. So balancing between work and family has been found to be the major source of stress in industrial workers, leading to a multitude of mental health problems. So in here again, the family is plays a significant role in identifying the mental health problem in their working place and in their working problems, and also can act as a bridge members and providing the support and care to persons suffering from serious mental illness or psychological distress. So common mental health issues and psychological distress among industrial workers are quite prevalent. The family often gets affected by the jobs or workplace that stress the worker. Family members are also often the key person in identifying the telltale signs of mental health issues in workers. Families should be provided adequate awareness and support to deal with their member so they can deal with the mental health problem. So here, the family also acts as a buffer to decrease the stress level of the workers, and hence they should adequately trained and educated to provide mental health support to their worker. Also, the management and the organization company of the workers is also should liaise with families of workers to promote mentally healthy workplace and reduce this mental health problem. So it's all some of the reason why and how families play a role in building the adolescent's mental health. So the mental health problem is not always experienced by the child, but this is also often get experienced with the workers. So once again, families play a crucial role in enhancing mental health resilience, strong emotional bonds, the open communication, and compromise on assertiveness. So this contribute to a positive mental health. And then the family also can doing the regular activity together, quality time together, or maybe just eat together and make a talk to their family. So this is will promoting individual strengths for effective strategies in enhancing the resilience within the families. So I think that's all of my speech. I hope it can be useful for us. I'm sorry for all of my mistakes. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, for your kind attention, and for the question. Let's say from me, Summa Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.